Hello everyone, Randy here again. We're playing Farming Simulator 15 on Oklahoma. Oh, and our truck just had an accident there. Nice start, nice start. This is Course Play driving, by the way, not me driving. In the process of having Course Play sell some wheat for us so we can hopefully make some money. We currently have 100,000. I don't know if that's quite enough money to do what I want or not, but I do want to see if I can get... See, we got another load of wheat to be sold yet. I want to see if I can get another truck and trailer. Namely the trailer first. And then we'll see once whatever truck I can afford. It's probably not going to be too good because I only have 100,000. So anyway, the trailers I want to get. See, I think they're at the end. Yes, there they are. I want to get one of the Wilson trailers here. And I believe you folks have probably seen me use these before. I believe we used them on, I think it was the Michigan multiplayer. I don't believe I've used them since, but seeing as how this is an American-style map, I thought these would be very appropriate for this map. And let's see, we got, okay, that doesn't help me. Which one do I want? I think it's these. When it says dolly, I think that actually means it has the dolly under it. I think. Could be wrong in that, folks. It doesn't help you when the picture looks the same on all of them. Yeah, like I said, I'm pretty sure it's one of these. And do we want a white one or do we want a black one? You know what? I think we want a white one. At least where I live, typically the trailers are almost all white. And then let's see, that leaves us with 52,000. Not a whole lot. Well, that would be a nice truck, but I don't think we'll be affording that one for just a bit. Kenworth K100. Well, we can afford that one. The only problem with this truck, it has raw textures on it. Really hard on the frame rate. Ooh, look at that. 52,000. The Kenworth W900. That's the same one we had on Sosnovka. A nice truck. One complaint, it does have the inverted camera view on the interior. That might be about all we can afford, though. Okay. Most of the rest of those are logging trucks, so looks like it's going to come down to the Kenworth K100 or the Kenworth W900. You know what? Let's try the Kenworth K100 here. Like I said, it does have raw textures. It's probably going to hit the frame rate pretty hard, but hopefully we can sell it fairly quickly and maybe upgrade to this truck. I think there's actually a double axle version of this too. I'll have to double check. I think I have that one as well. Yeah, let's try the Kenworth K100 for now. Hopefully I won't lag the game too badly. That doesn't seem to be too bad yet. We're still running 60. Like I say, it'll probably be fine for now. It's when we start getting a little bit more equipment. Yeah, definitely, in my opinion, very nice looking truck. You know, one of the older style Kenworth trucks. Anyway, let's get this hooked up and bring it out to the farm. Let's see, where are we? Oh, okay, up by the co-op area there. Okay. Why can I no move? Don't you hate that, folks, when you can't move? Well, that's weird. Apparently, I'm going to have to restart my game here. Looks like the steering wheel is not working. Not sure why. We'll be right back. Okay, folks, and we're back here. Just had to restart the game. I don't know why, but Farming Simulator was not recognizing the fact that I had the steering wheel plugged in for some reason. But we seem to be good now. So, back in business, as they say. And let's get this truck back to the farm. And we got a cornfield that is set up and ready to be harvested. Let's see here, too, if I can remember the way back to the farm here. I recorded the course for the selling to the co-op there for the wheat. I think this is the way I went. And then, yeah, once we got the wheat sold, we'll probably start selling the sunflowers next. We'll probably have to create a course for that, too. Unless, of course, the co-op has the best price. Maybe it does. That'll be nice and convenient if it does. Oh, there's the livestock farm. Definitely want to do something with the livestock on this map, that's for sure. Need to work on making a little bit of money here, though, before we can do anything with that. Oh, I wonder what is planted on field 18 there. That kind of looks like alfalfa. Just from a distance, anyway. Let's see once what it actually is, if I can tell, anyway. Let's see, it's field 18, right? Field 18 has an unknown crop that is not listed. Okay. I'm going to make a guess here that that's probably alfalfa. Or clover. Maybe clover? Okay, now I'm curious. Let's take a look. Yep, clover. Definitely clover. So we could probably mow that for grass, I would assume. Uh-oh, look out. Man truck's on its way back. I think we better get over here a little bit. I think I might have recorded this course a little close to the side of the road there. Oh, maybe not. I know at some point along the course there I was actually on the wrong side of the road because I was kind of looking at the map, figuring out where I was going. And then I closed the map. It's like, ooh, crap, wrong side of the road. Get back on the right side. I don't think there's any traffic on that road, though, so I don't think it matters. I guess if it does, we'll have to maybe re-record that course at some point, but... Okay, and we're finally back to the farm. Definitely not the quickest of trucks I'm noticing. And I believe I have a course set up for field 1 already. We'll find out here in a minute. I'm pretty sure I do, though. If not, we can record one here pretty quick. And we can start harvesting field 1, which has corn on it. Like I said, I really like the corn texture on this map. I've seen a couple of maps use this. Happens to be one of my probably more favorite corn textures, I would say. Okay, let's get course play going here. Let's see, field 1. Yes, I do have one. I thought I made one. Let's do the first waypoint. I guess that's probably the best. And then we'll set up the combines kind of the same way we have the last couple of fields. And if I remember correctly, I think I had course play on the inner course. So we'll try that again. Or did I have him on the outer? You know what, let's just try it with the outer. I think I had him on inner last time. Let's put him on the outer. Shouldn't really technically matter, I don't think. So let's see, field 1. Sure, yeah, you're in the right mode already. Okay. So field 1, 24 meters. Hey, nice. Width is already set up. We're going to be starting in the northeast corner. And we're going to head west. We're going to generate the course. Let's see, lane offset 6 meters to the left. So yeah, like I said, last time I obviously had him running on the inside. Or the left-hand side. Let's try running him on the right side. Like I said, technically it shouldn't make a difference, I don't think. And symmetric lane change is off, and we can drive the course. And we'll get the GPS mod set up for myself here in a minute. Oh, looks like maybe I gotta go over a little bit. I say I was looking at the end here. Looks like that's where I needed to be, but I guess not. Oh, wait, now maybe I need to be over. Okay, well, I guess we'll find out when we get to the end of the road when he turns around. And we'll see once if we're in about the right spot. Like I said, we do have a little bit of overlap because according to GPS and Courseplay, the headers are 12.2, I think it said. And we're just, using some rough math and saying 12 just to keep the math easy. So, should be good, hopefully. Also, I've had some debate on the Combine. A couple people are saying I should upgrade to the John Deeres, and I would probably use the term upgrade loosely there. But some people are saying I should change to the John Deere Combines. Other people saying I should keep the Case Combines. Case Combines are better. Technically, I would probably have to agree with the Case people on this, just because the John Deere Combine, it's okay, but in my opinion, not the greatest. Header size is the same with it. I don't think it comes with a corn head, so probably have to use the in-game corn head. Not necessarily a problem, just get a green one. Oh, truck's on his way. Oh, we definitely filled up quick on the corn. I'm going to back up here because I think the truck's going to want to come in through here somewhere. This is where it might have been maybe better if I was on the right-hand side as opposed to the left, but we'll see how it goes. Ooh, I don't like how he's doing that turn. Is he? Yeah, I guess he's going to make it. Okay, as long as he makes it. Yep, he made it. Excellent. Looks like we're definitely getting a lot higher yield on the corn here. This might be a problem with Courseplay not being able to keep up. Like I said, though, I think there's just one load of wheat left. So once that load is sold, which it should be sold, I think. Yes, he's on his way back, I'm guessing. Man truck is empty. Maybe we should get both trucks on the course here. Also, I'm thinking again I might have to be over more. I guess we'll find out. Once the other combine's empty, he should come empty us. Wow, Kenworth is a third full already. And something I just thought of might need to be changed. Let's see what's here. Yes, let's shut that off. That should get him to unload our combines a little bit quicker. Okay, double check. Like I said, I think there's probably a little bit of wheat. Yeah, 19,000. We'll just stop him there. We'll hang on to the remainder of the wheat. Now, let's see. What do we have for sunflowers? Sunflowers, 196,000, so roughly 4 loads. Oh, we don't need that. Oh, Farmers Co-op, $12.79. Highest price? Highest price? Yes, highest price, folks. Look at that. I don't have to record another course. I'm liking that. I am liking that. Okay, let's set you to sunflowers then. There we go, sunflowers, finally. Okay, drive course. Nope, not that way, buddy. Oh, sorry about that, folks. Bumped the mic. Okay, drive course. Yep, there we go. Should be good to go, I think. And something I need to do here is I need to put my combine stuff in a vehicle group switch. Let's see what's here. Let's put that in, typically put that in group 6. Truck, we'll group 9 for now. 0, 0, and 6. Okay, there we go. Oh, there we go. Yeah, truck is definitely not keeping up with the combines here. And why is my GPS mod hiding? There we go. Trouble is if I get 2 trucks going on this field, they might just be running into each other, I suspect. Just because we're running so close to each other at the moment. If I let course play, or if I get, far enough ahead of course play, might be okay, but yeah, both combines running pretty much next to each other. It might be a problem. Kenworth K100 is in traffic. Yes, you are trying to drive through the combine. Okay. I don't wonder why you're in traffic. And there I went ahead and set up the vehicle group switcher, and I still don't use it. Oh, come on now. You're still in traffic? Really? Fine. Want me to show you how it's done? Actually, I can't really show him how it's done, because if I try to line it up for him, he'll probably just drive away anyway. At least that's been my experience. So he needs to drive to the combine himself. Or do something else. Whatever he's doing. Whatever. I guess he's going to go drive away. Okay, whatever. Hey, there we go. Finally, we got one pass on the field done. And let's see. We're going to have the GPS set up good. Oh, it looks like I maybe need to move it over just a little bit. We're pretty close to that side. I think that would be a good idea. Kind of even it out just a little bit there. Come on, Courseplay, where are you? Good question. Where is he? Oh, he's going to go unload. Okay. He's not that full, though. Or is he? No, it doesn't show he's full at all at the moment. Okay. And I haven't really been saving the course play courses I've been making for the combines here. Just because if I use different size headers or if I get different combines, I'm going to have to just reset up the courses anyway. And to be realistic, it only doesn't even take a minute really to set them up. So I have not been saving the course play courses for the combines here. Obviously saving the courses for the truck. Even though I might not necessarily be using those courses a whole lot in the future here either. Like I said, I'd like to get the overloader going, tractor, and trailer, and that whole setup. What are you doing? I guess he made the turn last time. Speaking of overloader, I think I remembered to put it in the game this time. Yes, Keen's 1300. One massive grain cart. Or chaser bin, as someone in the comments put it. Or at least where I live, typically grain cart. Or auger wagon. Or overloader, or whatever they're called in your part of the world, I guess. Typically, I just call them overloaders because that's what the game calls them, so... Anyway, let's see if we can read a couple comments here. Izzy was saying, Pleasant Valley Rivers, you just need to close out of the game all the way before you restart the game when you quit the game. Seems to be an issue that cannot be worked around. Yes, from what I've been hearing too, that's can't really be fixed, at least not anytime soon. So probably look at doing Pleasant Valley Rivers here if I get a chance. Maybe this weekend we'll switch the server around, or maybe sooner. We'll see once. But yes, definitely look for Pleasant Valley Rivers on the RDL and multiplayer server here pretty quickly. Ooh, and look at all that nice money that just came in. Yeehaw. We rich. Sort of, anyway. Izzy was also saying the header to the pipe ratio is weird looking again. Maybe a smaller combine. Yes, I think what happened, folks, and I could be wrong on this, I think Buggy bought the bigger combine on the multiplayer server. I don't know if he didn't have the money, but we did not upgrade the headers for the combine on the multiplayer server, so we're still using the smaller headers yet. We did actually switch out the bigger header for the Draper header, though. We do have a bigger Draper header finally. I think we just need to buy a larger row crop head. Samuel was saying you should play Gift of the Caucasus as single player and Oklahoma as multiplayer. I think they're actually both the same size map. I could be wrong on that, but that would not actually maybe be a bad idea. But yeah, like I said, we'll definitely be doing Pleasant Valley Rivers next for the multiplayer server. At least that's the plan anyway. Izzy asked, how do you program the side panel red button to map the GPS lock? Yes, for those who do not know that, for my GPS, I've got the little red button on the joystick set up to lock the steering. Really convenient in my opinion. And you can do that from the Farming Simulator options there. Just go to the controls, find the GPS section there, and set whatever button you want. In my case, I just picked the red button. Seemed like a nice, convenient, easy to remember button. I've also got buttons 1, 2, 3, and 4 on my steering wheel set up for the GPS as well. So I can turn it on and off. I can realign the width, which I probably don't want to do right at the moment, but I can realign the width and all that good stuff as well. Okay. Horseplay should be able to unload on the go, by the way. Brent was saying for Arizona, I guess that's where he lives. He says Arizona typical speed limits are 45 miles per hour on most roads, unless it's a residential or school zone. So yeah, very similar to where I live as well. Most of your town roads, 45 miles per hour. But yeah, the map makers for Arizona apparently, for American Truck Simulator that is, apparently decided 25 miles per hour was the prescribed speed limit. Don't know why it's so stinking slow, but that is what they have on there. Also, for those of you who watched my last American Truck Simulator video, I still have not got my G27 fixed yet. I messed with it there after I finished recording that video. Could not figure out what its problem is. I still have not been able to fix the G27, and it's still all messed up. In fact, the last video I did, just played American Truck Simulator just recently. I actually used my Farming Simulator steering wheel again. Marco was asking, how do you open the menu on this map? For a Gift of the Caucasus, that is the, at least for the American style keyboards, it is the !/ key. So right next to the right shift, the !/ key. I know it says period, but period is not the right key. You actually want to use the !/ key. And I forget who it was again. It was, I think, the hyphen key for someone else. So for a non-American keyboard, and like I said, I don't remember who had this one again, but it was not the / key. It was actually the hyphen key. So I guess depending on what country you're from and what type of keyboard you have, it might actually be a different key. Boy, come on, truck. We definitely need a faster truck to keep up here. That is for sure. Nope, not that truck. Let's see where. Oh, there's the man truck. Loading up with another load of sunflowers. Sunflowers must be good money, I take it. Probably why there's a lower yield on them. Let's see. Sunflowers was. Oh, we got another field there. 38. Oh, and 16 looks like. Got lots of wheat planted on 6, and 13 is canola. This harvest would probably go a lot quicker if I didn't have to wait for Courseplay to unload us all the time here. Oh, and I bet he's going to have to empty too. Oh, man, we're going to be waiting a while, folks. Okay, let's... Oh, I guess I can't go shopping, because if I go shopping, it's just going to pause the game, isn't it? Oh, well. That's one nice thing about multiplayer. If you go shopping, it doesn't pause the game, but single player, it's just going to pause the game. And there's really not a whole lot else I can actually do at the moment besides wait. Okay, you can drive away now. Or unload us or something. Well, yeah, really no sense in unloading us. Also go empty. Cobra was asking, how did you get into video games? Don't really have an answer to that one. I mean, I guess just started playing them and been playing them ever since, I guess. That's about the best answer I can give there. Brayden was saying, do horses. Francis was saying, I also like this map. I like to watch you working the big fields. It is actually a lot of fun to play on a map with bigger fields like this. The only thing is, it does, I would say, in some ways maybe get a little boring after a while because the fields are so big. But yeah, we'll definitely see how this map goes. Definitely enjoying it so far. Probably because I haven't done any huge fields yet either. I mean, fields 1, 2, and 3 are good size, but compare them to like 8, or if you go really big, like 6 there. Francis was also saying I would stick with a case, and you can edit the file for them to increase the size of the hoppers and speed if you like. Not something I typically do. I leave the combines where they're at. I typically like to have my equipment somewhat realistic. And I like to say somewhat realistic because, I mean, you can only have so much realism in a game like this, but as realistic as reasonably possible. So I don't typically, increase the size of my harvesters or unload speed or harvest speed or anything like that. Even the speed we're harvesting at now might be a little bit quick, especially probably for this size of a header on this combine anyway. I guess my point with that has always been, okay, you increase the size of your harvester. Let's say you make it 25,000, double it. Why stop at 25? Why not make it 100? Why not make it 1,000,000? Why not make it 10 million? And then, of course, once you increase the size of your harvester, what the harvester can hold, you're also going to have to increase what your trailers can hold. So there again, you're going to be editing more. So like I said, I like to keep it the way it is, and I like to have it somewhat realistic. And I'm assuming 12,000, I'm guessing that would be liters, I would assume. 12,000 liters is probably what this combine can hold, I guess. Justin was saying he lives in Oklahoma and he wanted to see a John Deere Moco do hay. And can use the John Deere 4440 to do it with. Yes, we can see once about that once we get some money and equipment going. Like I said, definitely want to check out the animals on this map. And I forget, what do we all have for animals again? I know there's pigs. Pigs, horses, beef, and fattened chickens. Of course, with all the normal, cows, sheep, and chickens that normally come with Farming Simulator. Probably you'll skip the sheep. Oh, we do actually have 15 sheep. Maybe we'll just sell the sheep or something. But yeah, definitely want to get into some of the fattened animals that are available on this map. That truck went and unloaded the other combine again. Oh, come on now. We've been waiting here how long? Yeah, he's unloading the other combine again. Okay. Well, once the other truck is done selling sunflowers, I'm going to give him a try on this field here. Just so we can pick up the pace here a little bit. Of course, but it doesn't do a very graceful turn there, does it? Oh well, it works at least. Anyway, folks, look at the time. Looks like we'll wrap it up here. Pretty much just sitting here waiting for the truck the last couple minutes. Few minutes? I don't know. We've been waiting for a while now. So yeah, folks, we'll wrap it up here. If you folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them below. And as always, thanks for watching, and until next time.